Okay, hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to make a video on an article that I found on the Royal Mint website. I was on there this morning because a new silver-proof 50p came out today and I went online to order one. There was only 3,500 of them, I think, so I had to get on there and get one quick before they were sold out. But while I was on there, I found an article that I found quite interesting. So this is something that I have wondered for a while, how the Royal Mint choose their designs for coins. So I thought we could have a quick look at this article. So let's take a look here. The process behind the design on our coins. From lovable childhood characters such as Flopsy Bunny and Peter Rabbit through to key moments in British history and classic themes such as Britannia and the Sovereign. So I'm not too keen on the Peter Rabbit designs. They are nice designs. I think they're more for kids. But I love the Britannia classic design and Sovereigns. I mean, the Sovereigns go back a long way. I don't have any Sovereigns. I wouldn't mind getting some. I had a half Sovereign, but I swapped it for something else. But yeah, definitely just would like to get some more of those in the future, some birth years and my kids' birth years, etc. But anyway, going a bit off subject there. The Royal Mint produces coins with a wide range of varied designs. These coins appeal to everyone from the experienced coin collector to young children. Yeah, they do. But have you ever wondered how these designs are chosen? I have, so this is why I wanted to make a video on this. I just thought it'd be something simple. There'd be maybe a design department. They'd make a few designs for each one and then they'd choose the favourite or the best one. But that's not the case, so let's continue. Themes and designs are reviewed by the Royal Mint Advisory Committee on Design of Coins, Medals, Seals and Decorations. So shortened down to RMAC. So they've got a committee that look through them. So I thought there would be some kind of committee, or I didn't think it'd just be one person that chose the designs. The RMAC was established in 1922, so almost 100 years they've been going. So coins, old pre-decimal coins would have gone through this committee. That's quite interesting. With the RMAC was established in 1922 with the personal approval of King George V. So King George V coins onwards, basically. The RMAC operates independently of the Royal Mint and members are appointed by Her Majesty the Queen on recommendation of the Chancellor and serve for an initial term of 5 years. So that's quite interesting. The Chancellor is the Chancellor of the Exchequer, which is a government position. I think it's a cabinet position, so it's fairly senior, and they work for the Treasury and they make recommendations that go to the Queen. So there's quite a lot of steps to go through before you get on the Royal Mint Advisory Committee. So that's quite interesting to know. So initial term of 5 years, so I guess they can stay on there if they want. Members include experts at the highest level in art, design, heraldry, typography, sculpture, history and numismatics. Technical and design expertise is provided by representatives of the Royal Mint. Okay. The original purpose of the RMAC was to raise the standard of numismatic art. Now, if you look back at King George V coins, some of the pre-decimal ones, the designs in there are great. If you look at stuff like the florins, even like the threepences, shillings, etc., crowns, they don't really make coins like that anymore. Okay, so in September 2009, the role of the committee was widened to include a subcommittee who would select themes for UK coins. So I guess this is where in 2009 the 50p coins came in, things like the Commonwealth Games, the Olympics have all been since then. Before then, I'm guessing it was just the Britannia ones. Also the same with £2 coins, there's a lot of commemorative stuff come out since then. So there's another committee that chooses the themes and a committee that chooses the designs. Okay, so that's very interesting to know. Okay, where was I? Okay, yeah. The members also make recommendations to the Chancellor, confident that public interest will be fully reflected in the coin theme. Royal approval then follows. So this has to be rubber stamped by the Queen, I guess. So every coin that comes out has to go past the Queen for her approval. Definitely didn't know that. The Royal Mint follows a rigorous process to ensure that the art reflected in the coins we produce is relevant, tasteful and well received by the public, as well as exhibiting the excellent craftsmanship that the Royal Mint is renowned for. So that's why we don't get any coins that are probably a bit too risque for public, or anything that's could be construed as, I don't know, biased in any sort of way. They're quite tame, the designs. There are a few bad designs that have come out since 2009 though, I might add. Some of the £2 coins, some of the designs on those I'm not really too keen on. If we have a look at that £5 coin there, I'm not really sure I'm keen on that. There's a lot going on. I can see it celebrating Queen Victoria, 100 years of something. It's got a lot of cogs, a steam train, a boat, a telephone, a penny farthing, but it's not a great looking coin, I wouldn't say. Okay, where were we? Okay, yes. For any new United Kingdom coin, a competition is normally organised by the Royal Mint, which is either open to the public or more usually limited to a number of specialist artists. So I didn't know that. So I hadn't realised that any coin designs has been open to the public. I would have thought that they would have got some artists involved to put forward some designs. But that's very interesting to know. The entries are submitted to the committee who judge each design on its merits, including whether the necessarily high standards of art, decency and good taste have been met. So that's kind of what I was saying earlier about decency and good taste. The committee will then recommend the favoured design to the Chancellor, including an explanation to why it has been chosen. So once the design has been chosen, it gets sent to the government or the Chancellor of the Exchequer, who gets an explanation of why they've chosen that design, and I guess he has to approve it. So once the final design is approved by the Chancellor, it will then be sent to the Queen for royal approval. So there's a two-step process here. I didn't realise this. So the Royal Mint has a competition or gets some artists to design a coin, then it goes to the government for approval, and then it goes to the Queen for approval. Now that is something that I didn't know. It may be public knowledge, but it's news to me. It's very interesting, and it's good to know if you've got an interest in coins. It is this design that the Royal Mint proceeds with. The last stage in the selection process when the coins become official tender of the United Kingdom. Last stage okay, so then they become, once the Queen's rubber stamped it or given her approval to the coin, they then become legal tender. Months and years of research, design and consultation and consideration is condensed into a small piece of art, embodying the heritage, tradition and innovation of the Royal Mint with each new coin we proudly produce. So there you have it, guys. A bit of interesting UK coin information there. I didn't know any of that. It's something that should probably be common knowledge, as everybody in the whole country touches coins every day, but you just don't know what the thought process behind it is and the steps it's gone through to make it into circulation and to be minted. So guys, I thought I would do something a bit different today. Let me know what you think. If you've got anything to add, please add in the comments below. Give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.